And one of the places I went to was Bhopal. And often when people ask me, you know, I've been to so many places in the world when I'm traveling, they ask me, you know, what was your favorite place? And I always say Bhopal. And might seem like a funny thing to say, but the reason really is because of the Sambhavna Clinic and the time I spent there, and also meeting and becoming friends with Sathyu. And the spirit of resilience and resistance in Bhopal is phenomenal, and a constant source of inspiration to me. And Sathyu himself is a tremendous source of inspiration as well. He has such a spirit of a lion.
And not only was the factory hazardously designed and unsafely operated, it was located right in the middle of very populated settlements of the poor people. And so, how did the corporation respond once the disaster occurred? The first thing they did was blame the workers. They said, we are not responsible. It's a disgruntled worker who put water inside the tank. Because that was the immediate cause. That there was a routine maintenance operation going on in the factory, and there was MIC, deposits of methyl isocyanate on the pipelines, and workers were water lancing it. And so this water had, because the valves they were using in these pipelines were reconditioned valves. Valves would get corroded, and they would take out these valves and deposit some metal and finish it and put it back. Something that no chemical corporation should do.
Numbers. So if Bhopal survivors are trying to get the attention, for example, the Minister of Chemicals in India, we send out the number to all of our listservs, and then we have people calling from America, Canada, England, and speaking to these ministers about why it's important for Bhopal demands to be met.
And all I can tell you is across the forest lives a young man who calls the earth his mother. He will give me the boring details of the rise of state power after every revolution. He will give me the boring details of the rise of state power after every revolution. And all I can tell you is that in our tribe, we still share our bread. He will reason with me, and I'll talk nonsense like this. He will reason with me, and I'll talk nonsense like this. And because the difference between breathing and living life is the difference between reason and poetry, I'll recite poems to you. Poems full of dreams, poems full of optimism, and maybe a poem better than this.